I have more tree building for today. And if we quickly have a look at the list, I've stored that in my ender chest, as always. I actually have done more streams. I have not done more streams, no. I've done more trees, and that's actually gonna be in the next video, so I have to be careful what I show around here. There's actually a bit of stuff down here I can't show. Hopefully I'm not gonna spoil the video for you now. Yeah, I've moved all my stuff up here in these things, so I hope I don't have to go down there. I might have to, like, temporarily hide it so I don't spoil the video, but I hope that's fine. Now, I'm gonna start building a few trees, and after that I'm gonna do the mob world, which I haven't done yet. And maybe talk about that for a bit, because I don't know. I feel like every single person on YouTube, like, you view a video about Minecraft, and there's at least one video suggested which is about the mob world, because a lot of people have lots of opinions about it, including me, but making a video about it kind of seemed like not the best thing to, I don't know, it's like so common, literally everybody makes one. So I thought, yeah, maybe just talk about it in the stream and not in a video. Now I need a few materials. I actually farmed a bit before the stream because I needed it for the video. So we should actually have enough this time. If I remember where all this stuff is. Oh, I might actually start with one of the tall ones. Alright. And in a second I'm gonna do the mob road, and that's also gonna be fun. Okay. Now, where's my... there's jungle fences. Okay, could have crafted more of them. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I don't need that. My shulker boxes are honestly, that is just... like, this entire shulker and storage situation here is an entire catastrophe of itself. Like, all the stuff is thrown in random shulker boxes. I don't even have enough anymore. Like, nearly all of them are full, and I have to buy all of them from Pet, which is great for Pet, but yeah, I'm kind of... I don't want to spend that much money, honestly. Like, okay, I'm the richest person, but also, I could just build my own farm, and I will eventually need a lot of shulker boxes, which I don't think there's, like, enough on the server for the projects I have planned. So eventually I have to build a shulker farm, so I think just doing it rather sooner than later is probably the choice to go for right here. There's a Tekane joining. Hey. Okay, just have to give him a heads up so he isn't, like, writing some stuff that maybe shouldn't be on the internet. And I think I want to continue in this direction because there's actually gonna be a minigame over there, which I'm building in one of my future videos. It was supposed to be the second next one, but it's such a ginormous project that I can't do it. Then I have to put, like, another project and put it on hold because it's too ginormous for, like, the time I have at the moment. And yeah, so this video is gonna be placed on hold, and then I'm gonna build that eventually, like, in December. But I have another it's lots of big projects on my life with videos and stuff. Planned. Right. Okay, let's get to building trees. Enough distractions. I built that stupidly close, didn't I? Yeah, that's Well, I guess it's a jungle, right? Who cares? There are no rules here. I can just build trees wherever I want to. And I think them being closer to each other might even, like, make it look more dense. But I have to cover a lot of area. Like, if I remember correctly in my plans, this entire area right here is gonna be filled. So the jungle has to connect all the way around up here. It's gonna be a lot of trees. So, I mean, if you want to subscribe, I still have capacity to build trees. um, okay. Yeah, I should do more branches, right? Like, for a few trees, I now have just done 2 because I'm lazy. But I should probably do more because, yeah, it's not dense enough. I really want to, like, this is a jungle, right? So, like, if you walk down on the pathways right here, it's supposed to be, like, all covered up and as little as sky, yeah, supposed to see as little sky as possible. And I've kind of gotten away with it over here because it's like in the middle of the village and they chop down a few trees and stuff. But over here I have to build like a lot more trees on the same area, which is fun, but also quite resource intensive. I was right down there. Okay. Okay, so now going back to the mob world. I feel like it's like the same thing every year now where everybody's just complaining. I don't even think it's that bad. Like, this year I've actually got some stronger opinions than the last years. Because in the years, like in the past years, it was like complete fantasy mobs. Like, they weren't existent in real life, at least. I don't remember any single... Maybe the close squid, but that's also a bit far. It's like, yeah, it's a squid and we already got squids and stuff. But all the other ones, like the Iceologer and Tough Golem and stuff, LA, they all, like, weren't real animals. And I think that's a bit the issue, at least for me, in this year's mob vote. Because you are essentially just voting away to real-life animals, which, in my opinion, really do have, like, are supposed to be in the game. I don't think there should be, like, any animals excluded from being in... Oh no, it is too close to the tree. There aren't supposed to be any animals excluded from being in the game, even if the community votes so. So they should have done, like, something what they've already done with the biome votes, where it just delays adding the feature. Because now it kind of seems like people aren't actually voting for the crab or the penguin or the armadillo for their respective mob, but just for the feature itself, because they want to place blocks further, because they want their boats to swim faster. And I kind of think that's sad, because, yeah, with past mobs that was okay and a lot of fun. I really enjoy the mob votes, and I don't even think it's bad that, like, the mob that I voted for doesn't necessarily get added. Of course, it's kind of, yeah, whatever. You're a bit sad because you kind of really wanted that feature. But on the other hand, it's a vote and the community has voted for it. But now I think it's like actual animals getting voted away, which, yeah, that's just sad to me and kind of messed up. Like, for example, let's be honest, I am Team Penguin because I really, really want penguins in Minecraft, and that's probably never gonna happen now if they don't change their minds on that. Which is really sad. And just objectively, the crab and armadillo have better features. I can't deny that. But yeah, penguins, man. It's sad. I don't know. But on that note, I think I'm gonna vote now. I've actually kind of prepared this beautiful screen right here. I have to get into a like safe location up here so I don't die. I've actually prepared this beautiful screen right here. Oh, look at that. Isn't that amazing? I know I'm super talented. And where's my thing? So if you didn't know, in the launcher right there, wait. In the launcher right here, there's this new tab that showed up. And you can actually click on that, and then you have, from now on, when the stream is 18 more hours to vote. And you can now, this year, choose between crab, armadillo, and penguin. The crab essentially has like this crab claw, and it makes you, I think, only place. They didn't say anything about breaking and attacking, just placing blocks further away from where you are currently, like you have higher reach. The armadillo has like drops, I think it's like similar to the turtle shell helmet, but for dog armor now. And the penguin is has the worst feature of them, and I'm gonna vote for the penguin. It allows boats to travel faster. And because I kind of think it's messed up to vote for the feature instead of the mob, I just noticed that the screen in the background doesn't make any sense because the thing I'm building, you can't even see that. Okay, anyway, moving on. I like the mob the most. And of course the feature is kind of weak, but yeah, whatever. It's gonna lose anyway. Let's go penguin. Let's go penguin. Please. Okay, maybe it will. I really think that the crab is going to win this. We'll see tomorrow. Now, I do have to sell a lure book. I just saw that in the chat. And also get back to building trees as soon as possible. Okay. I am quite confused about why he's trying to buy a lure book if we have a bookshop. So let me quickly check if they aren't like there at all. Okay, that's trident enchantments, bow enchantments, sword. Wait. Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess there aren't any in here. I hope I do have the enchantment at all. Like that would be not that great. Let me have a look. So we actually built this trading hall a while back, and
Hello there.
hello. I actually have to check if I have lure because I don't know.
Okay.
We haven't got all of them yet, and
I
like
thought you
the
got all.
fishing
Okay.
rod enchantments might be something that we are missing. Yeah, because we are lazy. That's why. We like
Okay.
started 3 times and then we did it all over again and moved them to up here. And we still haven't got all of them. Actually, we do have like a
Seems
online...
pretty efficient.
Moin Joe. We actually do have a spreadsheet online. I'm quickly gonna check if we have the books. How's it called? Google Sheets. Let me check. I don't see the villager for it here because it might be downstairs, so let me have a look and then I can... Okay, lure. Oh, that's quite unlucky. So we do have a villager, but it's a suboptimal one.
Okay.
Maybe it's downstairs, I guess. So time to check every single villager for the lure enchantment.
Should I help you?
I found it instantly.
Perfect.
First villager I checked. That's actually amazing. Okay, I need to like get a book and emeralds, and then I can sell it to you. Let me have a look. Where are the emeralds? This place is so chaotic down here. Like everything is. Thank you for your diamonds.
You stole my diamonds.
Like nothing is sorted in our base. It's actually amazing. I think it was 24, right?
I think so.
Yeah. 9 musst du nicht, Joe. Okay, here you go. There you go. Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, have fun with building trees.
Yeah, I'm gonna have lots of fun. Okay, I think I'm gonna give this diamond to Venom. He is kind of broke right now, so... Okay, back to building trees. I was doing the... Hello, Apple Lion. I'm building trees again. Just did a mob vote, and... Yeah, really excited for how that turns out tomorrow. I highly suspect that the penguin isn't going to win, but we'll see. I don't know how high I should make this one. Okay, so your base is also really unorganized. Okay. I haven't been there in like a long time. Probably around like, I don't know, 2 weeks. And you should also come online again sometime. That's also been a minute. Yeah, but talking about chest chaos, I think Tekane just built a storage system, and he's actually officially the first person to do so after like 6 months of the server, because everybody's just way too lazy to build their storage systems. Eventually, I also want to build one, but yeah, you know how that works out with me doing stuff. But like, I have to also figure out something smart because I'm using a lot of shulker boxes, so I want them to be automatically sorted into the storage system, and like me being able to get full shulker boxes of items out of the storage system without too much of a hassle. Yeah, so I have to figure like a storage solution or find like a design which suits my use case. And I'm not sure. I've also played with the idea of splitting it up into multiple different storage systems and like not make the standard usual giant chest wall, but have like different themed storage system. One for like the wood types near the lumber mill, which I thought I actually already thought about moving the building on top. Yeah, sorry. That's just I have big plans, okay? And then have like a stone one in like a decorated quarry. That's also an interesting idea to me, but I feel like it's kind of also really unnecessary. Like I can still make the builds, but making like 4 or 5 different storage systems kind of doesn't seem like the best choice in time management to me. But it would be fun. Yeah. Okay, you also like the idea. I do as well, but yeah, it's also a lot of effort for like me probably still wanting to put all my items in one because I'm too lazy to walk to the other ones. That's the issue. So there's probably then going to be extra chests at each storage system with the other items which aren't stored in the same storage. So it's going to be a whole mess. So I think that's something I'll do another time, but not this season. Yeah, same for me. One thing I did in the past, like, is separating my farms from my builds. So I had them in whole different areas and had like a storage system there. And then all the items from the farms would go into that storage system. And then I had another storage system for items I put in there. That's something I did in the past, but that was also not ideal. Okay, my bases were a lot more lag optimized than now, but yeah, it's also really nice to have your farms like seamlessly integrate. Okay, seamlessly, yeah, I can't really say that now, but for example, right here, I can't run that now because it's going to be too laggy with all the bamboo breaking. But that's something I did, I think, in episode 3, building this bamboo farm that's actually a bamboo field. And like stuff like that is really cool to me. And I think the separate storage systems would also be something similar. Yeah, I've aligned. I feel like that's also what would happen realistically if I were to do that. Like just throwing everything into one. It doesn't matter how much effort I put into the storage system. It's going to be messy at some point. There's no chance I'm gonna like keep it optimized once it's gonna be built. So I have to figure out something really smart to kind of postpone the issue and make it last longer. And what's also going to be a lot of fun is organizing all the stuff that I've already got, because that's quite daunting. I've like, I don't know how many items right now, and they all need to be sorted at some point. Yeah, not gonna be fun. Okay, yeah, so like something like that would be something I will probably do as well, because building a shulker farm is one of my next projects, like smaller projects, in terms of farms. So I might like build a storage which automatically puts in the dirt into shulker boxes, or like stone. I've got like loads of stone from mining. Yeah, obviously from mining, but I also want to build like a mountain biome, like these village transformations. Of course, they also do well on YouTube, but other than that, is also a lot of fun. So there's probably going to be lots more biomes, and mountains is probably something I'll do eventually if I figure out how to build them properly. And yeah, then I guess all that stone's gonna be coming really handy. And this is why I keep like a lot of stuff. Another tree done. Okay, not entirely. I probably should add. Ugh. That's such a me thing. Okay, and the worst thing is nowadays it's like gotten up to the point where I built it's so it looks great on the thumbnail, and the rest is completely like I discard it and don't touch it for at least a while. And in the past, it didn't even finish it because the servers didn't last that long, sadly. But this season, I kind of with the jungle. I have forced myself to finish it at some point. But if we quickly have a look at this entire area right here, I mean, it's just flying terrain, and the same thing goes for like the entire base over here. This is all our base, not finished. Not finished. I wanted to texture these mountains at some point. I don't know. Okay, this is actually gonna be filled. This is everything like just it's terrible. Yeah, but I guess you have the different perspective in this stream and see what I actually don't finish. But it just doesn't perform on YouTube. I can't make another. I've actually talked about it in the past year, like last stream or something like that. You can't make another video about the same topic. Cool cliffside. Okay. Yeah, that's like the plan to build a cliff there at some point. Maybe if I get around to it. Another issue is if it's my own base like this right here, I can build whenever and whatever I want. But over there, it's kind of like nobody's really doing it because it's like a shared base. And that's the worst. Have I actually already checked that off the list now? No, I have not. Okay, another tree is done, so we actually have 25 out of 61 now. Amazing. Okay, I also should probably do some detailing down here at some point. I might do that later on. Yeah, I think I'm gonna build like 1 or 2 more trees, and then I'm gonna do some texturing and detailing down here, because I really are in the mood to do that. Trees are getting a bit stale now. It's typical Cremon stuff. All right. Yeah, even with giant ones. The worst thing about it is like the required project on YouTube is getting like bigger and bigger and bigger. I can't even keep up with it. Okay, maybe that's just me forcing myself to make bigger and bigger projects. But I also feel like it's really gotten to a point where you have to build something crazy each video. And I also see that in the video's performance, obviously. I want to fill that area, but I don't know how. Okay, probably with a tree back here. And it's gonna be a large one. I hate building the large ones. They just look objectively worse. And also, like, than the smaller ones. And are also, yeah, not that fun to build. And you really have to figure out the angle, I guess. Okay, maybe, it's frustrating. Okay, let's do it from here. Yeah, that's something we have on the server quite a lot. Like, obviously, most people that play online right now, like, at this time still, mostly are like the people that played actively in season 2 and 1. Like, it's always the same 3 people that still stay active, like, after months of the server being like half dead. Okay, it's not half dead. I'm actually quite impressed of how long the server is holding up. And it's fun. Okay. That's a much better spot. Yeah. And that's also, I think, like a problem that I've built myself. Like, by like making my channel around having like these huge projects and stuff, because it's just common nowadays. I've kind of set myself up for that now, but it's also a lot of fun. I like starting new projects, but it's also a lot. It's also really like demotivating if you see like all the projects you've already started and not finished yet, and like at some point also want to finish. Mm, yeah, it helps a lot. I think the two driving factors for me this season are people actually still being online, and also me doing streams and videos again, which for season 2 I didn't do at all, and season 1 were like a few German videos which were mm, pretty bad. Like, that was like 2 or 3 years ago now, and they were terrible. And I stopped at some point. It's crazy. I did like really normal Let's Plays back then, and I could do this like every week or so, and then I just stopped and didn't do any more. And now I've like monthly, but I enjoy it a lot more. Okay, I also enjoyed just being able to upload and not caring about what the hell was going on at all. But the point I stopped doing videos, and less people playing on the server, it also kind of died for me. I just didn't want to play on it anymore. Season 2 had different reasons. I actually had quite a lot of fun building there, just making something that isn't like this really needs to be polished and stuff. Just my own build for me and just a few friends. I think season 2 ended up just being one person making videos, and now in season 3, it's I'm back, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, that's like the two main driving factors to stay online for me. And I think I've like racked up some playtime now. Okay, let's have a look. Nearly 26 days. Okay. That's okay. I'm not gonna I feel like it gets you really motivated as soon as you start a video, having like these huge projects, and even before that, like the hype you build around it yourself. It's a lot of fun, and then at some point you're just exhausted from it. And for me, I like finish one project and I immediately have to start with the next one, because I otherwise can't keep up my monthly-ish like upload schedule, if you can even call it that. Um, it's sad, yeah, but yeah, it's the best I can do, I guess. Because at the point where it doesn't, where it isn't fun for me anymore, I'm just not gonna bother doing it anymore. I don't intend to like do this as a career, at least for now, because obviously that would be foolish with that like viewer base I have now. And that is also a reason why I would be scared to do it, because I fear that it might take the fun away from me to have to like perform and get the videos out and stuff. That is yeah, you can't really miss out. Like, as soon as I don't really post anything, don't stream for a while, don't make a community post, luckily you do have these options now on YouTube. And I'm also not like this super grindiest person, because I don't want myself to get burned out from it. Hey Piramin, sorry if I butchered your name. um, as soon as you get like yourself burnt out, it's game over, essentially. So you have to really be careful with that. Okay, like not a full-on burnout, but just not having fun doing it anymore, I guess. And then it's just gonna go downhill. I think you also see that in the videos of people. I'm not really sure how people like who really grinded it out, especially I think like during the Corona pandemic, 2020, where like a lot of people who actually pulled that through and gained like a lot of traction doing that. But I also can't imagine how taxing that is for your mental health and stuff. I couldn't do it. I much prefer it that way it is now. And why is streams? That's actually okay. So the reason I stream so late is because I figured out it has the highest potential of me actually having people watching the stream. Um, for me it's like 1 a.m. now, which is fine, but I've tested it out with like a few past streams and this seemed like the best time. However, I might do it earlier, which I would also appreciate because it allows me to stream more often. I just don't haven't like seen the demand for it when I did that. And now it's like people are watching the streams and it's a lot of fun. You have people chatting like Alpaline and you. It's great. But I'm also up for streaming earlier in the day. And that's another thing, time zones. It's awful. I hate time zones. Okay, that's another tree done. Okay, maybe I will add another branch. Yeah, that was one singular one is looking a bit sad and lonely up there. Yeah, that's I can now after like doing a few streams again this year, like in September and now, I'm getting a bit back into it, like even with people chatting. But before that, I do live in Germany, right? It's not as you. Yeah. Now, where was I? Yeah, time zones, man. It's the worst for streaming. Like for the video's performance, it's like negligible, I guess. But for streaming, living in like Europe or the US, you really like have to push your streaming times to the extreme for like both sides being able to watch. And also a thing I can see in YouTube analytics is like a lot of people from the Philippines, for example, watching the videos. So I've kind of have to balance the times, and I figured out that this time worked the best. Okay, that's another tree, I guess. We're actually making progress, which is great. The part about talking is I can't really ever stop. And that is something I have to like. You need a, yeah, you do need a universal time. It, huh. What was I saying? Yeah, again, the talking part is something I had to learn again, especially for me in English. As I said, I live in Germany, and that brings like the whole issue of me actually being a German, like speaking German normally and not English. So talking for extended periods of time in a different language, which I'm not used to, and also trying to be kind of entertaining or saying something of value is actually quite a challenge to me. but it's a fun one, and also I feel like it improved my English a lot. I don't go to school anymore. I went just until last year, like last school year, and then now I'm not in school anymore, and I do like voluntary and for 1 year, a voluntary year, obviously, and after that I'm probably going to go to some sort of do some sort of studying. Yeah, it's hard. I've also got like Venom, who also plays on the server. He still does videos in German. I'm trying to convince him to actually do English ones because I can, like, it's a lot more fun to me and makes it easier. You get, in my opinion, more views. German Minecraft content is kind of a bit of a joke. Yeah, exactly. I'm doing that for a year now. Ein freiwilliges soziales Jahr. Bit of German for you there. This looks horrible. Okay. Yeah, that makes the talking a lot more difficult as well. I am not just talking, I'm also trying to build something which yeah, and like I'm not wanting to offend anyone here, but I kind of feel like German Minecraft content hasn't, like, it's not really the best thing. And so I made a switch eventually just for like having more people who I could potentially play on servers with. Obviously now I'm just playing with my friends, but like expanding into that, it just makes a whole lot of sense for me. And that's another point. Like his, for example, I don't know how much I can. Yeah, but I guess that's fine. His argument, for example, is that he isn't that great at English, and that's why he doesn't do it. I think I've kind of made him do at least a dubbed version now, which I'm quite excited, like for his next video. And because like essentially he's doing a lot of work for, I would argue his videos are even better of quality, like with the cut and stuff. But the only difference, like the thing I'm doing differently, is I do it in English. And that gives me more views, and I feel like that's something he's missing out on. Okay, bye. Bye. I think I'm gonna stream for a while now. I don't know how long, but there are still a lot of trees to build, I guess. So it's definitely not gonna end that soon. I might even do some decorating down here. Yeah, but nice to have fed you here for now. And like that's something he's missing out on by doing just German videos, whereas he could have. It's, of course, you shouldn't just look at the numbers and how many views is this getting, but for me, this is like a really motivating factor. Having like people actually commenting and being in live streams and stuff, that never really happened a lot when we did it in German. Like, I also did it in German back then. And that's why I kind of stuck with English. I hate this tree. What the hell is this? Man, this is just awful. How can I fix this? Okay, yeah. This tree is kind of an abomination. What the hell is this? Haha, this looks horrible. Okay, I have to like just extend the leaves further and put some branches in. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, it's both. But if, okay, I don't want to like make you watch that video now. But if you were to watch my first video, which was actually like not my first video, but my first video on this channel was actually English, and then after that I switched back to German because my English was just so horrible. And now after, I'm sorry, after doing that for some time, it's like grown a lot easier to me, and I actually prefer doing it that way, even though I feel like I still have like more potential, like comedic potential and stuff when doing it in German. It's just like your mother tongue is easier to you. But learning English through this, like, I started through watching like English Minecraft servers, and then that kind of spiraled into me making English videos myself again. And now I feel like it's a lot easier to speak English for me and also understand people speaking English, talk to other people. That's like something that just comes through speaking English. I also improved in school in English, even though I didn't even learn for it. Like, I hate learning vocabulary through like looking at the words and then checking back and whatever. That's just stupid to me. So doing it through speaking and stuff, that's just amazing. Like having the opportunity to do this, getting also feedback for free. I mean, that's just amazing. It's like English tutoring, but I don't pay anything and also get views for it. Let's build a little rock. Oh, that's another tree. I just nearly forgot to check that off the list. But thank you. That's great to hear that I actually have like decent English speaking abilities. Now this kind of led to me choosing English for one of my major subjects. And it was actually my best, how do you call it? Like my best class, yeah. Yeah. And you pick up the words through listening to videos and watching movies, playing games. I've reached a point where if I don't talk to anybody in German for long enough and like record a video or whatever, I catch myself thinking English rather than German, and that was actually crazy to me. Like that could just happen on the server. Wait. Is it still working? Let me quickly have a look at the stream. Okay, I hope that just didn't crash it. I hope there was just a pause in there. Because that would be a phenomenal failure. As I was saying, just being able to do it through speaking is amazing. Now, what do I wanted to do? I actually have quite a bit of stream delay right here. Yeah, I think that just bugged out for a quick second there, but I'm back. Okay. Amazing. Nice to see that this still happens sometimes. At least it didn't crash. I'm 18 as of October 1st. So, yeah. But I like this entire thing. I don't really feel like I'm 18. It's like the concept of me being technically, like legally, like an adult is weird to me because, I mean, yeah. And then, like a few months ago with like languages, I really enjoy oh, my I am 18 now, as of October 1st, so my birthday is October 1st. Hmm. I don't have any bone meal, do I? I do actually. I just remembered. Okay. So the formula for for this is just uh build a lot of bushes, put some stones in here, and then a lot of bone meal, so the tall grass and stuff is here. So yeah. And that's easy. Thank you. um what was I saying? Was I saying? Yeah, right. That's essentially how you detail a jungle floor. Um I mean, it's as easy as that. Maybe a few bamboo patches or the occasional pond. But so essentially yesterday. So alles Gute zum Geburtstag nachträglich noch. Happy birthday. That's nice. Just turned 17. Okay. Yeah, no, like turning 18 for me, literally nothing changed. Except like suddenly like the bank wants to uh like have a chat because of different, I don't know, that's just annoying. Like all the paper stuff, and I hate it. I was a lot more relaxed before that. Also because of my voluntary year. That also had a lot of paper stuff in it. And now I'm through all of that and can finally enjoy and make videos and stuff. It's like takes up time, which in my opinion wasn't really necessary. And that's another thing why I decided to do the voluntary year, because at some point it was just with school. Now I have like actually time to do videos and aren't just like doing videos when I should be doing schoolwork. That's something that might have happened last school year. Yeah. Because I have like kind of the issue, if I don't enjoy doing something, I'm just not gonna do it. There's no way I'm gonna bother doing stuff I don't want to do. Which is kind of a problem if you have like still have school and stuff. And now what I'm doing now is I enjoy. And I have time to do like videos and still have time for hobbies. That's nice. I'm thinking a new tall tree right here. That seems to fit. Getting back into building trees. Kind of have it lean that direction. And now I have to quickly drink something. And I actually accidentally pressed my my Lighmatica key or whatever that was. School sucks, but it's, yeah, I agree. I That's like the really good part of it. The rest, yeah, I could, I actually do now. but I didn't really enjoy that. For me, like the COVID years were honestly the best school years because I could do just. I'm like my main thing in school was me being good at like oral grades, like through speaking, presenting stuff. Um, Class tests, not so much. Not my strong suit. Doing homework and stuff, not so much. I and yeah, as I said, if I don't want to do something, I'm not gonna do it. And that's something I've had for years, literally for as long as I can think, like from kindergarten. Still have it. And yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna lose that. Which isn't that optimal for being in school. And then, like, I now don't have to write class tests anymore, which is like a huge relief because for me, before that, it was like I wouldn't learn for them, but okay, for some, obviously I would learn, but for like side subjects, like non-major subjects, I would not learn for them at all. And then I would like say to myself, but I should learn for them because yeah, that's like something that's happening. Like this week, I need to write this class test, and I just didn't do it, and was like saying to myself, yeah, but you can't really do that and like do this because yeah, I'm holding myself up through something I'm not gonna do anyway. I was like, it was getting to the point where I'm not doing anything I like and not making videos because yeah, I should probably learn for the class test, but I'm not gonna do it anyway, which leads to me doing nothing at all. Hi Silsus. Silsas. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm terrible at it and I apologize. Yeah, that led to me doing literally nothing at all, and I kind of hated myself for it, which made me not really happy with myself. And like, now I can do it. I can make videos, and I have found something which I can. And lesson, I'm good because I do. Yeah, exam. I hate exams, dude. That's the worst thing ever. The entirely worst part of school. I actually enjoyed like being in lessons and learning stuff. I like learning stuff. As you said, you hated math. For me, exams entirely ruined math for me. I like physics and maths and stuff like that. I enjoy it and I want to learn stuff. And I'm curious about like doing computery stuff, learning about maths through computers and trying myself out, doing redstone. Obviously now in the videos I'm doing a lot of building, but there are redstone projects upcoming, which are going to be integrated with builds, because builds just look better on thumbnails. And I kind of wanted to challenge myself doing builds. But there are some upcoming. I enjoy that sort of stuff, right? But exams, dude, that's honestly ruined it for me entirely. Because at that point you are not learning because you are curious, you are learning because you have to, you are forced to, like, and that's led to me just not being interested in it anymore. And that's sad, I think. I feel like that's not only a me problem, but a lot of people have it. Like a few people, they learn really well through exams if they have to, like, I have to learn for this now, and then they remember it and stuff. I don't, and I feel like a lot of people don't. But a few people do, and for them it works out fine. Yeah, for the rest of people it just sucks. Yeah, you don't have free time. Yeah, and that, like, even the free time I had, I didn't use. Because, as I said, I then end up doing nothing if I have to do something, but, like, procrastinate and don't do it. It leads to me doing nothing, and that's the worst thing. Like, I mean, you could use the time for something productive, even if it's not learning, and like pick up a new skill, do a hobby. I don't know. Hell, even make funny Minecraft videos on the internet. But I just ended up doing nothing because of that. Yeah. But other than that, I feel like school is amazing. And it's sad. Because in lessons, like, also stuff I had other people say to me, like teachers and other students, is that they thought I was a lot better in, like, were shocked when they saw my test results and stuff. Which, yeah, I am good and I can provide like information and follow in the lessons, but when it comes to class tests, that's done for. I can't do it. Yeah. Okay, I don't have a lot of azalea leaves anymore, I just realized, which I need to detail, like the floor right here. Have I just done another tree? No, I built this. Might have to check the stream again. Was that one checked off the list? Okay, I will check the stream and correct that book if I'm wrong now, because obviously I'm not gonna build trees that I'm not gonna check off the list. That would be stupid. Let's build a new tree. I think I'm gonna use Lightmatica for that. Okay, might have to unload that for a second. And then, yeah, actually I can unload these and load tree 1. Amazing naming, I know. It's gonna be right here. And the trick for reusing Lightmatica files for like trees and stuff, simply mirror it and then rotate it. And that just makes it look like a different tree. Obviously you can't do it too often, but like you can get away with it a surprising amount of times. But I'm supposed to like maybe do like more Lightmatics at some point. I can't be bothered to do so. I should probably hop into creative at some point and do more Lightmatica files and then just use them instead of reusing the same one all the time. That could have been a great idea to do before the stream, but I guess I'm gonna do it until the next one. Okay, right here should be fine. Okay, and the fun thing I can do now is... Oh, I just realized something. The leaves up top are actually azalea, so I have to place them manually. Okay, I guess that's fine. Because that just makes things a lot easier, as you can see. Being able to fast place these with easy place mode. I mean, you could consider this cheating, but having to build that many trees also, I guess, it's allowed on the server, and so why not use it for the trees? I've, like, it's gone to a point where I have to kind of force myself not using Lightmatica, because it just makes things so easy, and I'm kind of getting lazy then. What did I need to craft again? Oh, stairs. I crafted more fences. No, not these. Yeah, Mathematica, it's, for some people, they feel like it's cheating and stuff. I don't. Because nowadays with YouTube projects, they are so giant, you have to kind of use it to keep up with other people. Did I seriously just... Oh my god. No. I wanted to craft these into planks. Okay. It's completely a disaster, this crafting thing right here. I have no space in my inventory whatsoever. This is terrible. Okay, now I've got it figured out. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know what the hell that was. Yeah. So Mathematica, just amazing mod, obviously. And with like the projects getting larger and larger, I've ended up almost rebuilding everything in creative. A lot of these houses right here were actually built on the server in survival mode. But for like the first tree I did, which is obviously this one, and also this pyramid over there, and the projects from the other videos, the like really large scale projects like the town hall, which I did in my last video, it's almost impossible to do on the server. That just scared me. Oh my god. Where's this guy? Okay, there he is. Hello.
Hello there. Is there any chance that you have a little bit of, well, beetroot seeds?
Beetroot seeds.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let me have a look. I have to search through the endless chest systems.
Because I'm a little bit too lazy to search for them.
Okay, the chance is quite low, but you might have luck. Might be in luck. It's probably not gonna be up here, but down at the chest there's probably gonna be some sort of seeds. I don't know if we do have beetroot though. Yeah, that's one of the other people playing on the server. I would consider him a friend.
Hello
If he's
there.
nice. No, like, at the moment, all people playing on the server are, like, his friends. There was, like, at some point, we had new people come in. Easy place. And, like, they have... Like, we have every season, we have new people joining, but, like, the ones who tend up playing longer are the ones who we know personally and stuff. That's just always how it is. Venom is Venom? Oh my... I'm sorry, Tukane is actually, this is his first season. So,
Yep.
I have a lot of pumpkin seeds, but, like, beetroot, no.
Okay, no beetroot seeds.
No, that's Venom. He isn't there today. He was, like... He's the co-founder of the server. Like, we did it together, and we actually have, like, a group channel, Nitwits. And that kind of inspired it. We played on a different SMP together, which was just friends playing, and then at some point we decided we wanted to do Minelife, and that just ended up making the server happen. I don't have beetroot seeds. No, I'm sorry.
Okay, but thank you.
Yeah, you might you could check out a village. That's...
What village?
I don't know. Why are you asking?
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
supposed to know where the beetroot seeds are.
didn't
If
quite
you need...
understand what he said, so I thought you said a specific village.
No,
Yeah,
but
okay.
I maybe
Yeah.
up there. I'm gonna check. Yeah, beetroot seeds. Why the hell do you need beetroot seeds?
So I recently built my storage system. So I have to fill that storage system, and I kind of want
Why
all
beetroot
the
seeds? Nobody's ever
plants.
gonna want to
I mean,
sort that.
I mean, I want to have all I want to have potatoes. I want to have wheat. I want to have
Hey,
sorry. I want to have carrots and well,
yeah, I'm
beetroot is the
sorry.
one
I
thing that
don't
is
have
missing.
beetroot. If you want pumpkin
Okay.
seeds, I have like a whole bunch, or wheat. But
Oh, I will take some pumpkin seeds. I think I don't
okay,
have any.
I think we can. Where were the pumpkin seeds now again? Oh, they were down there. Okay, yeah, no, I have pumpkin seeds and wheat seeds and carrots and potatoes, but I'm sorry, no beetroot, because it's the
Well,
most useless thing ever.
I just wanted to say it's kind of understandable that you don't have them because I
Okay,
mean,
here you go,
you,
pumpkin
thank
seeds,
you.
but
Who
beetroot,
in
I'm
the right
sorry, I don't
mind
have
would
that.
actually eat beetroots?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why would
completely
you?
useless. But I want to have them in my storage, so well,
Okay, then good luck finding the beetroot seeds. I'm gonna
thank you.
continue building trees now.
Okay, have fun with that.
Yeah, beetroot seeds. This guy is crazy. Um, okay, now. Okay, I was building this tree. I actually noticed. I still don't. Okay, going back to. Oh, but red dye. Okay, no, it's still useless because at some point you're going to build an iron farm, or like I don't know, maybe a flower farm, and then like red flowers are going to be everywhere. Like we have so many poppies from our iron farm, we kind of end up just throwing them away. Even composting is not worth it anymore because yeah, other bone farms are just way faster. So that's just way more red dye than you could ever get through beetroot. So not even for that they're good. I really don't. Yeah, beetroots aren't great. The thing like potatoes and carrots have going for them is like you can make like at least you can make like baked potatoes or golden carrots, which you can still buy from villagers, but you know what I mean. And you also can give them to villagers, and they only take up like one slot in their inventory, and you can easily use them for villager breeders, which you can't do with beetroot because beetroot's similar to wheat. Yeah, they have separate seeds from the crop. Like you have the beetroot item, and then you have the beetroot seeds item. For whatever reason. Okay, maybe because that's just how it works, but yeah, that's why you use like carrots or potatoes in a villager breeder. So not even for that they're like remotely usable. It's just the most useless crop ever. I'm gonna stand by that. You can't convince me otherwise. Every single other crop has some sort of like value to it. Okay, nether wart is also kind of useless. But yeah. You still have the like the brewing mechanic, I guess, but brewing potions is not really something you do nowadays. Unless like for PvP, maybe. I don't know. I don't really PvP a lot. So, but for the average player, brewing potions is maybe like a weakness. Oh my god. Maybe a weakness potion or yeah, I don't know. Night vision, which you can also easily do with like a mod which overrides the gamma value. I don't know. You don't need that really that much. And like the important effects like haste aren't even available through potions. You have to get a beacon for that, which is cool. I think they should be kind of behind that barrier of getting a beacon, killing the wither, and a potion would be nice though. I can't deny that. Like portable haste, even if it's just haste 1. Maybe just limit the potion abilities to haste 1, and if you want haste 2 and insta mining, just have the beacon do it. What I think about the mob vote. Okay, I actually talked about that earlier when I voted. In previous years, I thought it was a like really fun thing, and I didn't really mind mobs not being added to the game. Like, okay, there is like a chance that what was last year's losers? The Rascal and Tough Golem? Yeah. Okay, so obviously this like all of them are fantasy mobs, which makes me not really mind them not being added. But for this year it's like actual animals. And I don't think that should work the same way. Because something about having actual animals being kind of voted out of the game seems a bit wrong to me. I don't like that. I still voted, and I am probably gonna be disappointed, but I guess that's just how it is now. I suppose they should have done something like having like the losers being added at a later time, similar to how they did with the with the biome votes. But yeah, now it's just probably the armadillo and penguin having no chance at all of being added to the game, which is sad. I really wanted penguins for a long time, and now if they don't change their minds, it's probably never gonna happen. Yeah. So that's kind of weird, that decision to me. Because for fantasy mobs, I guess, who cares? I mean, it's, yeah, narrowing down a fantasy mob to like its abilities. That's just how it works. But with real life animals, I don't really like it. But I guess that's like my opinion, and they thought otherwise. On the other hand, like, I kind of do get people. I am also not really a fan of them only adding 1 and 2 of them being voted out. But I also don't get people who like make this really big drama over it. It's sad, and I don't like the decision that was made, but like calling them lazy and stuff, that also doesn't seem right to me. Because at the end of the day, it's their decision, and it's a bonus mob that we get added like every year, which, yeah, isn't necessarily like a update mob, which is normal, but we get to roll an extra mob, which is like a nice thing, and having the community, having like the input, and having 3 different options that they design, that's like a really cool thing and concept and stuff. And then people making like this huge thing about it, and wanting them to stop it. Yeah, no. I don't like that part. Yeah, that's what I should have done this year. So in passwords, as I said, I wouldn't have cared if like mobs aren't getting voted in and never get to be in the game. But for this year's mob vote with actual animals, they should have just done it that way, and have like 1 mob being added earlier in the game, and the other ones like get a chance to be in like a future update and not just completely voted out of the game. I hope they change their minds on that, because I mean, penguins. That's just... I actually voted penguin, yeah. And it's probably not gonna win. But the thought of like never having penguins, armadillos, or crabs in the game, just because like one mob vote, which essentially just narrowed them down to their features. People aren't voting for the mob; they are voting for the feature. So, yeah, that's kind of sad to me. But I guess, yeah, that's just how it is now. We'll see tomorrow which one wins, and either way, I think all of them this year are actually quite nice mobs. Like, it's just sad that two of them will never have the chance to be in the game. But either way, I think it's nice features being added. Okay. I completed another tree, I just noticed. I really have to, like, keep that in mind. I think that's, like, the second one I almost forgot, and potentially also the third one. I have to check that in the stream later on, once I'm done. Oh. Yeah, so that's another thing with this place. It's terribly lit up. And there's monsters spawning occasionally. Especially these guys. And it's getting dangerous. Because obviously I can't easily repair all this stuff right here. If one blows up on me. So I have to be careful now. And if I quickly have a look under here. Right here it's fine because I lit up. But over there's like areas which... Yeah, you can see like there's loads of loads of mobs right here. And yeah, no, I probably have to build a mob switch at some point, because as you can see, the lights on the pathways only light up like a certain amount of space, and adding more lanterns like further down in the jungle kind of takes away from the entire like effect, I guess. I don't like it. They should like add another option instead of just completely disabling mob spawning to like make it limited to a certain area. Maybe a beacon effect or something like that, which is really expensive. I would do it because it allows you to make like dark places without mob spawning in survival mode. That should be a feature as well. Entirely building with light is kind of limited now, which is sad because shadows and stuff like that. That's really interesting. You can do a lot of stuff with that, like convey a completely different atmosphere. For example, Dark Oak Forest. It's good that mobs are spawning there, but also if you build a custom Dark Oak Forest where you don't want mobs to spawn, it's not possible. Okay, new tree. But maybe right here. I wanted to go in this direction, so I should probably first like build a bit of land right here. Have it extend a bit further, and then I can add more trees. So I have to go down into the base again. We do have like recently moved like a bunch of chests back here. The chest monster continues with a whole lot of dirt. So I can use that to continue the platform. Then make it larger. I haven't even filled like the area I've built now. But I'm already making it larger because I want to go in that direction. Okay. So it's dot placing. I actually... It's kind of enjoyable task, but also really boring. So I'm probably not gonna do too much of it. Okay. But it was nice that you, to have you here. Good night. Have a good sleep. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Danke. Now, this platform is probably not going to be too large, as I said. Just making it a bit wider and then adding a few more trees along here. And I might as well do another one which is kind of partially on this temple. I really enjoyed not really enjoyed, but I kind of like the idea of it growing into the temple shape and being integrated there. Brings the whole place together, I guess. Yes. Why is it raining all the time? I don't get that. Like, yes, it's a rainforest, but also, no, please don't. I feel like rain can be really nice in Minecraft, but also it is like terribly annoying. It's always when you're trying to build something, you don't have really the option to control it. Literally every time I try to record something or when I'm streaming, it just starts raining. Just makes this whole operation a lot more sad. Which, yeah, it's not supposed to be sad. It's fun. Okay. Speaking of fun, the next episode is probably gonna be it's still gonna be an October episode, and it has a lot more fun stuff in it than. Okay, not to say that the rest of the stuff I normally do is not fun, but it's like a lot of random servers shenanigans for a special like 100 subscribers episode. And I'm also gonna build a monument in there. So that's fun. But I don't know if I am gonna do that like all the time, do more of these episodes, or I'm just gonna keep that to the streams and special episodes. But I guess it's kind of a pilot episode now, trying out how that works. I'm suspecting that it just probably isn't gonna perform that well as other videos. That's my suspicion. Because it doesn't have like the crazy YouTube title stuff. Yeah. Also kind of sad that I can't do that anymore. Because you used to be able to get away with that. And it's also a lot of fun to do. But nowadays everything has to have this crazy title. And doing large projects is a lot of fun. But yeah. I can't mix in the occasional like small episode because it's just gonna kill the entire momentum, I feel like. This curve actually looks kind of wonky. I don't know what I did there. Nah, it's fine. Whatever. I don't care. Yes. Okay, I feel like that's enough now. Can go back to building trees. We have enough space now. Let's maybe do one or two more. And I can actually sleep now. Isn't that amazing? Yes. There we go. And I am thinking about maybe building the templates in Creative now for like more Litematica files, which I can then build more easily on the server. But I'm probably gonna do that off stream and continue building trees now. It just works a lot better on the stream than doing like creative stuff. Okay, let's have another tall tree. Looking from above, we have decent coverage in this area now, which is nice to see. I might even connect the pathway through here at some point. Oh, we could have it like going through the temple right here, and then this one not just extending back to here, but also going like further in this direction. That's something. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So this entire place is gonna be trees. There's no pathway connecting these two sides up. Okay, tall tree. Maybe leaning into this direction, and then we can put a tiny one right here, and then the area is kind of filled. I also want to put another bamboo field, maybe over there, because it kind of seems like a good spot. We already have like one right over here at this place, and then also right here, this large one. That also needs to be connected up at some point. I just noticed that. Lots of stuff still to build. A lot of trees. It's work. Okay. Now. I kind of want to try a bit of a different thing with this tree. You see, normally I just build like a stem going upwards, a few branches out, but I kind of want to put like a lot of branches at the top now. So let's try that. It's trying something new, I guess. I feel like this is going to take a lot more time, but going to look a lot better at the end. So I'm kind of looking forward to the end to the end result. End project. Okay, so the first branch is going to go out here. It's going to be like a giant tree. Not giant as in that giant like over there, but in comparison to the other ones, it's going to have like a huge top section. I don't know how to call that. It's the peak of my English skills. Okay. New branch right here. I think I'm gonna do like 3 or 4. Yeah, and maybe 4 in this direction. Another one, maybe a large one, branch it out in 2 different ones. And then that's good enough. Yeah, why not? Okay, and then add like a large one right here. And that's going to branch off in 2 different ones, which are these 2. There we go. Okay. And now I kind of have to figure out this entire tree. Work my way through with the leaves. The hard part about doing this in survival is I have to start at the bottom, obviously, and I can't really detail the bottom that easily. So I have to think about the details at the bottom when building the bottom, because obviously I can't just fly under the tree like in creative. So I have to figure this out while building and can't go in after the fact and redo it. So obviously all of these branches need to be covered in leaves. And then I want to like basically connect them with leaves. So it's not just a few different branches covered with leaves, but like this whole canopy up here. And I definitely need more leaves, so I have to make a trip to the shulker boxes. That's not gonna be enough. Oh, a new free shulker box. Empty space. Oak leaves. Damn. Am I actually running out of jungle leaves? No, that can't be. I had so many. Have I seriously placed that many jungle leaves? Then it's... Okay, there's another batch. Oh, there we go. Another nearly full shulker box of jungle leaves. I was just about to think, like, this is not possible. I really remember there being more. Imagine, like, me having midway through farming more jungle leaves. That's just... Yeah, probably I would have stopped then and did it until the next stream. Okay. Now, I need to connect these up, but also want to have them kind of... It's definitely one of the larger canopies of these trees here. Like the other ones still only have like the tiny ones up there. But I guess it's gonna look better. We'll see. Okay, connect that up through here. Alright. Let's actually get some music on here. I feel like that would be beneficial. Because now I don't have... I'm not talking about a lot of stuff. So maybe having a bit of background music wouldn't hurt. Okay. Music is on. Back to building trees. That's a fun thing. I can just recycle my epidemic sound playlist from the last videos. Because like my other I have to like make like a custom stream playlist now. But currently I have like all the music. That's something I usually do. Put into one playlist, but obviously they don't really fit each other well. There's like some songs in there which don't really suit this. But yeah. So I'm kind of using the video playlists for now, which are decently short, because obviously the video time is limited. And therefore there aren't that many songs in there. Okay. So I'm making like one or more streamed playlists, I guess would be nice. I don't know if it's in the stream description, but yeah, you can check out the link if there is one. If you like the music, I get a bit of stuff. Yeah, there's a link in there. And I get like a bit of a commission like for it, which is nice. Because now I have to actually pay for the music, which is fine by me. I feel like it's really helped the videos a lot. And also the streams, obviously. But, yeah. And I think you get like a bit of a... You get it a bit cheaper. Anyway. Now... That was terribly slow. I don't know what the cane is doing, but... That item just dropped really slow there. I don't know. It's an interesting tree for sure, but I don't think I'm gonna put a lot more of them. It also looks really weird. What the hell is this? Okay, let me have a look. Yeah, it's weird. I don't like it that much. Okay, I'm gonna finish it and probably not gonna build more trees like this one. Yeah, no. There we go. I'm probably gonna be streaming until from when like I've reached the 2-hour mark, which is like 15 minutes from now. Because like that's one more tree essentially, and a bit of talking. And I'm also decently tired right now. So probably gonna go to bed then and continue working on the video tomorrow, because that also needs to be finished at some point, so yeah. And maybe get a few roots in here. I don't really like this tree. I don't know, something about this tree is weird. The other trees I like a lot more. I might have to also build a few template trees in Creative for the tall ones, like with roots and all that sort of stuff. Just like I did with like these ones. And that will, I guess, elevate the trees a lot from how they look now. I should probably do that at some point. But for now, I guess building them by hand will do. And then, obviously, we're gonna use Lightmatica from that point, and the progress is going to be a lot faster. Okay, let's actually finish this tree by texturing a bit of the bottom right here and getting a bit of the strip effect in. I've really like done that a lot with the other trees, and it really helps them not look as Minecrafty, but a lot realer. Okay, I'm not sure if the music is leveled right now correctly. Let me quickly have a look in OBS if it's... Okay, it doesn't seem to be that loud. If it's like too loud, could you please notify me? Because the songs have like different volumes and stuff for some reason, and yeah, it's suboptimal. Okay, yeah, that's basically it for this tree. Okay, so more texturing in between of the trees. So there's going to be a tiny one right here. And I have another tree to check off the list. I was about to write 27, but we are actually at 29 trees, which is nearly halfway of our current goal of 61 trees. But as you know, if people subscribe, including you, so if you want to torture me, please subscribe, it's amazing. I will build more trees, and eventually this is going to be a ginormous jungle covering this entire area. I'm obviously gonna build more trees if I want to build more trees, even if people don't subscribe, I guess. But trees for every single subscriber. That's the premise, and I'm gonna deliver on that until the end of the year. Still thinking about how this could horribly backfire. But I guess that's kind of playing with fire. It's like a high risk, high reward kind of scenario. That's what makes it so fun. I need more fences. Okay, there we go. And that should be enough for now. I feel like crafting a lot of these jungle materials, like maybe an entire shulker box full of like just planks and slabs and stairs, fences, leaves, the jungle wood types. That would be a nice thing to do in preparation for the next trees. So I can like build these a lot faster than I'm now doing. Having to like get together all of the materials. Yeah, that takes a lot of time. It's I don't know. Yeah, it's only supposed to be a bush, not a full tree. So I guess it's fine. Okay, let me see if I've any more azalea leaves. That's another thing I need to put on my list to farm. Okay, there's actually a few more. Yeah, that's another thing I need to put on my list to farm, because they are running out and I don't have like a fast way to get them. So how I did it is I placed a lot of azalea trees, then farmed the leaves of them and broke the blocks afterwards. And yeah, that's not that fun, I am gonna tell you. Entirely like farming leaves. There should be an automatic farm for that. And there are probably, I just haven't found it yet. That could make progress a lot faster. And another thing I want to build in this, put into this forest, like as detailing, is these new pitcher flowers and torch flowers, like from 1.20. I actually don't have them yet. I've never interacted with a sniffer and these new crops. So that's actually a nice project I will probably do at some point. But for now I'm still putting it off because I really don't want to like do all of that sniffer breeding and stuff. But yeah, it will have to be done at some point because the new flowers, they are just amazing for detailing in jungles. They fit in here so well. So yeah, I have to get them. I have to get my hands on them. But for now, yeah, I guess I'm gonna detail without them and then just put them in later in patches. And that's also fine. The key is just always more bushes, isn't it? Okay, how does it look from the... Okay, so obviously back there's supposed to be more trees. As well as back here. And I guess then the area is gonna look decent. Now looking from here. Yeah. I should probably put something more in between here. Maybe one of these small trees. What could we put in here? A patch of bamboo? Maybe a small hut? Let's put a small bush in here. Because I feel like that's gonna fill the area nicely. Yeah, that's kind of an issue. You being able to look through the trees and see like the other way, like the other pathway down there. I don't want that. I want it to be like clearly separated and have people only walking through right here and not just like going directly through the foliage. Yeah, no. So, like, thinking about stuff, where are people usually walking and what perspective are they viewing this entire thing from, that's kind of important to this entire detailing thing. And also when placing the trees, obviously. Because you kind of forget that I am building this for, like, people walking on the ground. Now, if I do the usual thing as to fly with an Elytra through here, it looks completely different. Like, you can just quickly check that from above. This obviously looks kind of weird. But when, like, walking along this pathway down here... Okay, obviously this front section isn't detailed yet. But yeah, it's an entirely different experience. And that's why the trees are built, like, need to be detailed from below, and there needs to be stuff between the trees, which you wouldn't normally see from above. Yeah, because obviously this is supposed to be like walked through by foot. And that's also a really difficult thing I'm gonna try to do this season, is connecting all my different biomes and stuff with pathways, detailing them. It's gonna be hard, yeah, but also really... Why are there spiders dropping down from the trees? What the hell? What? It must have been like chilling up there and waiting for me to like walk down below here. That's scary. Man, I really need to put a mob switch in here. Oh, he has found the beetroot seeds. So earlier he was nice. Like he was asking me whether I had any beetroot seeds. I didn't have any. And he has finally found some. Beetroot is just so useless that nobody has it, seems to have it. And he needs it for its storage system for some reason. Okay. There's like not a lot of these mossy cobblestone things left. So I need to craft more of that. Luckily, like the moss farm provides the moss, which you weren't able to do. So I think you had to use the vines for the mossy cobblestone, right? That's like really easy to do now, but farming vines is stupid. I have like a I have a like non-automatic farm over there, and I hate it because if you break the top one, they don't just drop both. Like the bottom one just disappears. Only the one you directly break. So you have to first break the bottom one and then the top one. And it's yeah, it's stupid. Farming vines is the worst. That's also why I put it off and there aren't any vines in here. I'm gonna do that eventually, and then I'm gonna go through here and place a whole bunch of vines, and it's going to be amazing. I'm already looking for that, towards that. Okay, new rock. What do you think? Okay. This down here could probably be another tough block, and then we put some slabs up top. And that completes the rock. Okay, new bamboo patch probably back here. There might even be enough space for a small... Yeah, no, I'm not gonna put a bamboo patch here right now. Because there's probably gonna be a small tree. And then after some time, I'm gonna figure out where the bamboo patches are going to be. Similar to the one I placed back here. Near the pond. Another pond or something I could probably put in back here. But I don't want to make them like too common. Yeah. Because otherwise it just looks too repetitive. Like if all of them, like there are a lot of these small ponds and stuff. That's why I have this like small river going throughout here, because that just adds some more variety. And I'm really looking forward to detailing this area in particular, like having tiny bridges going over the like stream. That's nice. Okay. Small bush right here. That's probably the best thing to do. Okay. I really like building these because they like fill a bunch of space and make the area look like a lot denser than it actually is. Well, that makes the area a lot denser. It is actually that dense. Without being too difficult to build. And they also sometimes look absolutely terrible, as we've just seen. Okay, I might have to remove that part. Okay, that's a lot better. Still a bit weird, but yeah, meh. Just place more bone meal around it and it's fine. That's just how it works here. Okay. And that is probably gonna conclude it for today. I'm gonna finish this obviously at some other point. but he is also going to bed. And yeah, detailing this is going to be like a really long task. Multiple streams, building more trees. It's going to be like a whole long process, and I don't know when I'm able to stream, because obviously, because of like time shifts and like time zones, it's really is like a weekend thing for me, and obviously then I'm not there every weekend. Yeah, makes things a bit difficult, but I guess we'll manage to do that. Now, maybe let's put another bush right here before I leave. Okay, so that's it for today. Let's quickly have a look. I'm probably gonna have a look at what I've like, if I've actually missed a tree earlier, and then obviously the like what is going to be uploaded on the YouTube channel. If you like missed a part and want to watch it, you can, and that's entirely possible. Now, if you subscribe until the end of the year, I'm still going to build a tree. After that, I'm not gonna guarantee it, probably not gonna do it, because I also have other things to do. Hey, yeah, I should sleep probably. But until then, every single subscriber is going to get his own tree. And if I see you in the comments, you also get your name on one. Oh no, that's terrible. Why are the creepers? So that's it for today. Thank you very much, and I'll see you. Goodbye.